final hearing set to tackle the school funding problem is just finishing up at the state capitol, and now the commission must come up with ways to fix the many issues presented to them.
Many say an upgrade to the school funding formula has been a long time coming, and each student in Wisconsin deserves the same quality education, but the commission has a big task ahead of them. Amanda Quintana has the story.
The Blue Ribbon Commission on School Funding has been meeting with teachers, administrators, and parents across the state since January, all with similar issues: declining enrollment and a need for funding for special education, especially in rural areas.
This school finance formula doesn't serve us well. It's harming our children, it's harming our schools, it's harming our communities.
One of the biggest issues with the state's public school funding formula is the revenue limit. Set in the early 90s, it puts a cap on how much money a school district can get from the state and from local levies.
When you have 2/3 of districts in declining enrollment, those districts are cash starved. They're taxing and levying already to the max. They're doing this to pay operational costs like transportation, utilities, salaries, but they have fewer kids to generate money to sustain their schools.
Superintendent Jill Underly says in the small Pecatonica school district, they can't afford to compete to pay teachers. They can't even pay for air conditioning. Low-income students, English language learners, and special education students are struggling across the state.
When funding is squeezed and class sizes balloon and staff are stretched past their limit, the relationships suffer, and so do our kids.
Madison's Joanne Yonke says for her daughter's special education, the district is reimbursed less than 26%, while a private school would get 90%. These are the stories being presented to the commission, full of lawmakers and school officials. Reasons why the system just isn't working. Now the big task of how to fix it is up to them.
It's difficult, and so the only way you can really make changes is, I believe, with more money.
The co-chairs will now meet with each member individually and then as a group once more to come up with proposals to fix these issues. In Madison, Amanda Quintana, WISC News 3.
The co-chairs of the commission say it's unrealistic to believe all of these issues will be fixed, but they hope to put forward multiple proposals with the hope that the legislature pushes through some of them instead of one big proposal that might get shot down.